All right. I think we have less of a delay now. Okay, I think we got this. Sorry about that. Think I fixed it, but yeah. So welcome. I'm in Ohio. Ohio. So we were looking through a bunch of silly things here, but finally we got to where we need to be, which is figuring all this stuff out. Which is, what is the Starstruck specialization versus the Bravo specialization? When this deals 4 damage to a hero, the only attacks they may play or activate during their next turns are attacks with base greater than the damage dealt this way. Okay, I like it. Unity is also a really cool effect. Like, you gotta give it to Unity here. Back on the big men, maybe. It's more than a maybe. Dark mode, Godman, you'll give us a Sunbird. Yeah, we gotta get into that. Let's see if we can't get that. Where is that? Where is dark mode? Tools? Stats? How do I get to dark mode on this? I know I've done it before. Settings. There we go. Settings? YouTube, no preference. Default turn, no. Tags, no. Where is the settings? Oh, here. Maybe here? Patreon, Talishar, decorative preferences. Theme. Bootylicious. No. Sand sketch, the pits. Green screaming. Where am I? Like, I know I've done this before. Is it scan rune? There we go. Let's do this. This looks better. Sorry, Pat. What's up, Smurf? Yeah, back on the big man to the degree where we just don't know what else to do, and my time frame is actually limited because I'm only going to get a few hours this week to actually design the deck before I want to get back to grinding. If I'm only going to play in like maybe 1 or 2 big tournaments this year, then I want to make sure that I'm not wasting time on indecision, and eventually I'm just going to have to, you know, bite the bullet and be like, screw it, this is what we're doing, right? So that's where we're at right now, is the design phase, which is probably my least favorite of the phases. Like, let's just get real. I absolutely am not a deck builder by any way, shape, or form. It's just not what I do. I'm not good at it. So we're going to do our best and make it happen. And the first thing we're going to do is start figuring out, is Starstruck a good card? And I kind of think it is. But is it a sideboard card? Like, what kind of card is it? But what I do very much like is the Buckle combo. I think Buckle combo is really good, which is Buckle and then Buckling Blow. So let's make that happen. Fair enough. Been playing testing like 6 to 7 hours a day the last few days, and I'll be back on Lexi. So that's the other thing, is like, what I've always found when it comes to these things is that everybody wants to try the new hotness, and I don't blame them. Of course, it's new flavor, it's new spice, it's a new kind of deck, and people want to try the new flavor. Nothing wrong with that. But that doesn't mean that those decks are going to be good, and you're not going to be practiced on them. So oftentimes, if you're playing to win right off the back of a brand new set, it's probably to your best interest to actually just take what is already established as a very good deck, like Lexi or Dromai or whatnot. No harm. Absolutely. Oh, there's a new stream link. I admit I just sat in the old one way too long. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to stream on YouTube now. I hate Twitch. I think Twitch is a very terrible company when it comes to streaming. They treat the 1% like gods, and then the 99% are just throwaway trash to them. I want to also just start sort of building up the Instant Speed YouTube channel a little bit more. So we're going to throw some streams on here, probably very often, if I'm being honest with you. I respect the Switch. Yeah, Twitch is awful. It is terrible. I streamed on Twitch for many, many years. I was a partnered streamer. I made nothing, made little to no money there. Like, I used to tell people actively, I said, do not subscribe to my channel. If you want to support me financially, it is better for you to give me $3 than to subscribe for $5. Because of that $5, I'm seeing maybe $2 of it. So I used to just tell people, like, donate $3 rather than pay $5 for a subscription. And I used to always tell people, I don't treat subscribers any better than I do non-subscribers. I would never want people to think that in order for them to feel validated or included that they would have to pay me money. That's not how I want to operate, right? So we're going to also rock some Pulverize. Let's just put in the standard fare here. We're going to put 3 ofs for everything, and then we're going to make our adjustments. That's how we're doing. Keith is here as well, Keith Bartram. I'm actually in one of the Bartram's homes. They have generously allowed me to sort of drop in and say, what's up? What's going on? How's life? There was a Magic YouTuber who shared his revenue between Twitch and his YouTube videos. He recorded daily and it was not close. Twitch is just terrible. I have tried to have interactions with Twitch with like genuine concerns, actual genuine concerns, and the response I would get from them was oftentimes akin to cut-paste kind of replies. And I'm like, dude, I have a legitimate concern. I'm asking for your help. And then they would send me a cut-paste reply that had nothing to do with anything, frankly. It was never fun. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Travis. Like, spot on. Not an issue at all. Is there ever a world where Tunic goes into this list? I'm wondering. Like, maybe Tunic goes in. Does Tunic go in against, like, a Kano? Or an Icelander? I feel like that is certainly an option. Because if we're going against a Kano or an Icelander, I'm bringing Nullrune boots, Nullrune gloves, and cap? Like Nullrune hood? Against a Kano? Like we go AB3, and then I have a Tunic? Maybe? I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so we're not going to figure this out right now. We're going to worry about it when we need to worry about it. That is the plan. All right, Spinal Crush. We're going to put in all of the standard fare of awesomeness, including Crippler, Gem and Crippler, a 3-pack of Pummulations. We want Pummels in here for sure. We like Pummels. We like to smash. I'm a fan of Zealous. That's just me. I like Zealous Bees. But how y'all doing? What is your assessment of this new set? I actually opened. I played in 3 pre-releases yesterday at Realm Games. I lost in the finals in the first 2, and then I won in the 3rd one, and I won a box and a half. Like, basically, the prize was if you win the finals, you win a box of Dusk Till Dawn and the Cold Foil Hero. So every time I'd get to the finals, I'd offer my opponent, I'd be like, do you want to split the box and play for the Cold Foil? And everyone would say yes. So at the end of the day, I won a box and a half. And in the sealed box that I won, It was like unreal. There was a Marvel Figment, there was a Legendary, there were 2 foil Majestics that were pretty good Majestics, and there was a cold foil rare, which you can't be upset about that. Cannot be upset about that. Buckling Blow, Spinal Crush. I guess, like, are we playing? We need more blues, obviously. Alright, so let's just look for Guardian 3 pitches and find whatever the best is. Like, oh, Cranials for sure. We want Cranials. We'll jam in the Chokers. Jam in Debilitates. Like, all of the standard fare, the Macho Grandissimos. I think the meta is very fresh after the set. Underplayed heroes like Lexi, Dromai, and Briar can finally see the light of competitive play. Underplayed? I am detecting some small amounts of... What's the word? What's the word we're looking for? Sarcasm. When Snap is already entered, if you have 2 or more cards in your pitch zone with cost 3 or greater, hero gains +1 until the end of turn. Attack action cards do the beginning of your action phase. I like a single Snap of Authority just to try. Like, you can tutor it with Showtime. Snark, that's the word, Snark. I imagine Prism Sims will find a way to, but I hear it's not good at first glance. 2 months from now, something from it might be banned. I'm sure Vinny seems to have potential. Boltyn being slept on. I think Boltyn being slept on. When I was considering heroes, like, what do I want to play? Boltyn was a legitimate consideration of mine, and I'm not sure, like, the reason why I came off of it is because I have, outside of this weekend, I have, like, 1 or 2 games in Boltyn as limited. Like, I think I played Boltyn at a Monarch sealed event about 1.5 years ago to 2 years ago. So, yeah, it was 2 years ago. It was like 2021. I played Boltyn in a sealed event, and I was like, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't know how it worked. And I played Boltyn this weekend. I played a bunch of games with Boltyn this weekend. I was like, okay, there's something here. But I don't have enough, reps with it to, I think, do it justice. All right. Let's put in our Sync Belows, because we always want Sync Belows. I don't know if we're doing Respites. I've been playing Raiden Boltyn in paper for the last few weeks, and it hits like a truck. Can ruin Azuri's day, too, with Soul Shield and Red Shunts. Stamp seems good against Ranger. Stamp is very good against Ranger. But you need Stamp early. Like, to me, the deck has 4 copies of Stamp of Authority, which is 3 Showtimes and a Stamp of Authority. You want to go... I feel like you want to go first, generate your Tectonic Plate, generate your Seismic Surge, jam a Showtime, play Showtime, get Stamp of Authority, swing your hammer, or something along those lines, and make it happen. I think that that's kind of where you're at with this. But what do I know? Again, I'm not a doctor. I don't know. But Stamp is pretty solid. Keith's here. Keith Bartram of Realm Games. Solid dude. Awesome dude. We had a great time. Like, I think we showed up at the draft event at like 12:45 p.m. and we left at like 10:30. I spent like 9 hours drafting and playing, and it did not feel like 9 hours. It felt like a couple hours. Like, all we wanted to do was draft. I think they fired off 4 drafts, and because Keith is awesome, Realm set up the Monarch drafts as first edition Monarch drafts. So we drafted first ed Monarch, which was crazy because the dude to my right pulled like a full art Herald of Erudition, and it's like, dude, this is crazy. True story, I opened exactly 0 Majestics in all 9 of my draft packs. I got 0 Majestics in my draft packs. I was playing with all commons and rares. Oh, that's not true. I got past a few, but I never opened any. Yeah, we did put in a full day's work. We put in a shift. It was a full shift. Okay. Okay. We got to put some sideboard stuff in here, which is, I think, Null Rune. I think we need, like, Arcane Barrier. So, it's going to be hood, gloves, feet, I think. And these are all sideboard. I think that's good enough. And I'm honestly going to think, like, we might roll tunic. We might roll tunic as a sideboard into wizards. You can't Showtime at the stamp, right? You need, or did you mean Imposing Visage? Oh, I meant Imposing Visage, I think. Yeah, that's my bad. Showtime gets you a Guardian attack. That's my bad. It was Imposing Visage. I'm a fool. Still good, though. Showtime's still good, exactly. What's up, Crow? Teklo Crow. Awesome human being. Did you know that Teklo Crow is responsible for the... Crow did the rebranding of the logo and such, so give him some solid love in the chat, because Crow designed the Instant Speed logo and went through the entire process from start to finish of making that thing as cool and as awesome as it is. What is like anti Null Rune stuff? Like, what is some of the good stuff that's out there? Or do I even care? Maybe I just smash. Like, we're going to put some E-Strikes in here. And some Command and Conquers. And then we'll call it a day for aggression. So we're at 63 cards. We still have some space. Showtime. I like the buckles. I like the Terra Sunders. I don't think I want more pummels. I want like 3 blocks galore. Am I ever sigilling? How many poppers do I have? Like, I feel like there's going to be heralds to deal with, right? So we should be popping stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36. 36 poppers is pretty good. That's like definitely flake range of poppage. We had 2 to 3 stores going each day here in Atlanta, but the 3 I went to were 16, 12, 16. I think people are just like, given that the pre-release wasn't a new draftable set, they may have been turned off by Monarch, but drafting Monarch is incredible fun. I drafted Monarch once in my life, and prior to this pre-release, and I can confidently say that drafting Monarch was like so much more fun than I thought it would be. So much more fun than I thought it would be. I was quite, I don't know, impressed is not the word. I would say I was quite satisfied with how it went. We got space for cards, right? Like, we should just build a shell, make the let's see, imposing. Like, the thing that I also need to understand is that the hammer does a lot of the work. So the hammer's going to do a lot of work. So let's talk about what the meta is going to be. Lexi, Dromai, like, what messes with these cards? Like, what dunks on these cards? You know what? Do I need, like, to block fat attacks? Do I need, like, unmovables in this list? I think I need, like, blue unmovables. Let's sideboard in some blue unmovables for fun. And the other option is, what is it, Steadfast? Prevent 6 damage. Daniel, what's up? I don't think you want 3 strikes in Bravo. Do you have your rouses in? I don't think you have. Yeah, you're right. Rouses, absolutely. So a lot of people say, do you really need 3 strikes in Bravo? One of my best performances at a ProQuest was this January. I finished 2nd seed at a Toronto Armory. I ended up 2nd seed. 1st seed was Matt Dilks. In that field was like Isaac Root, Tark Patel, a lot like Aaron Chance, like a lot of like heavy hitters. And I finished 2nd seed because I decided I was gonna go aggro. I was gonna go aggro Oldhim, and my color ratio was of red to blue was 1-to-1, and people were like, "You're crazy, 1-to-1 for Oldhim." And I rolled 3 strikes, 3 Zealous Beltings, 3 Frostfang Reds, 3 command. Like I went crazy on the Reds, and I actually just ran over a lot of people. I also did Snapdragon Scalers. I rolled Snapdragon Scalers, and I thought that was gonna cost me, but I promise you, it was much better than people thought. Rolling like an E-Strike draw card into a Snappies or an E-Strike 7 into a Snappies was like delicious. Delicious. But I think you're right. We do need to rouse the Ancients. We do need rouse. I like Monarch, but it's not my favorite competitive format. Hayden wrote a big thing in the Arsenal Pass Discord that explained it well. TLDR is it's just high variance format, and sometimes choice don't matter. Maybe I just haven't done it enough, but it felt like there was a lot of choice to be made. Yeah, arouse. I'm going to arouse the Ancients. We're going to start with Snapdragons for fun. Because we're an aggression deck, right? Aren't we? Aren't we an aggression deck? Like, what do we fold to? Like, what are we sitting back on? Fi? Katsu? Are we, like, sort of folding to Katsu? And the other question is do I need Vambrace? Morgan, how are you, friend? It's nice to see you. Welcome to the new Instant Speed podcast channel. Oh, friends, if you haven't heard, the guests for the Instant Speed podcast this week is going to be the boys from 3 Floating. So Sam O'Byrne, you've got Aiden, you've got Jacob. They're all going to be there, and we're going to do it live all together now. It's not to say they never matter, it's just that a lot of the heroes are prone to drawing the wrong half of their deck, so to speak. Their power is consolidated into specific interactions you may or may not see. What I found, Travis, is like the chain decks, or the chain, like the chain deck that I drafted, I went 2-1. I lost to a very really good player also on chain, and all I was doing was just prioritizing cards like Vexing Malice, Arcane Crackle, and stuff like that. Now I drafted a lot of stuff that I could play out of the graveyard. Like I had like 4 Seeds of Agony and stuff like that, 4 or 5 Seeds of Agony. But what I noticed was there was a lot of stuff that the Blood Debt was not really helping me that much. Like creating the Soul Shackles, ultimately late game were kind of problematic because there was a lot of stuff where I'd be like, I just don't have the resources. I think it was just because I didn't have enough blues in that list. But going first, I was like, all right, Arcane Crackle. You know, you'll block this out, but I'm leaking a damage. Like I'm gonna leak a damage here. Vexing Malice was always just like a really good card in that set of just being like, all right, take 2 Arcane. There's no Arcane barrier in this set. And playing against the Prisms, that they would have to put stuff into Soul to stop my Arcane damage so that they can create a Spectral Shield. And I ultimately ended up winning some of the games purely off the fact that it's like, all right, like you're gonna pitch a card to create a Spectral Shield to absorb the Arcane damage. That's a card out of your hand. Then you have to block, and then ultimately I'm like, all right, and then I'm gonna hit you with an Arcane Crackle and like leak damage. Like that's what that came out to be, which was okay. Like, you know, there was nothing wrong with that. Okay. We're gonna play it this way. I'm gonna actually jam in the Iron Rot legs into the sideboard, but I don't think, like, we're literally throwing garbage at the wall and seeing what hits. 3 Floating are goated. They're great people, man. I'm sharing an Airbnb with them this week, and it is just a lot of fun. Drafting Chain is the most fun thing in the format for me. He's really rewarding to draft and built well, and also pitch stack. Yeah, that was the thing. It was fun to do because in those lists I would often have like Ironhide. I'd have like Ironhide boots, gloves, stuff like that, and in my head I was like, okay, I'm gonna pitch the bounding, pitch the Riftbind to block with those other equipments, and I'll see them later. Like I'll see you guys later. The issue is even though you can create a Soul Shackle to give Go Again, it's not like the chains of old where you'd be like, Go Again, Go Again, Go Again. Like, your combat chains were not enormous. You'd usually get 2, maybe 3 attacks into, like, a big turn. Which still, don't get me wrong, in Limited is pretty powerful. But it wasn't, like, constructed chain where you always had ways to make your stuff sort of stick and go crazy. So the Buckling Blow combo with Buckle, that is for Lexi. I think that what we're targeting is we need to target Lexi, and we need to have a plan against... Oh, that's what we wanted to try out. We want to try out Smashing Good Time. Because Smashing Good Time against... Well, maybe we don't. We won't put it in yet. It's often correct to skip a shackle sometimes. Oh yeah, I skipped like on a lot of turns. Like when I was at shackle 3, I was skipping shackles if I didn't have a Go Again. Like if I didn't have an additional follow up, because I was eventually burning through my deck and I just didn't have ways to clear all that Blood Debt out. One of my lists I had 4 Seeds of Agony, 6 Arcanic Crackles, and 2 Vexing Malices, and I had the Dread Scythe for Arcane. So in my head I was like, yeah, we're just blocking and sending Arcane over and over and over again. Alright, what are we doing here? I need 6 more cards. Is there anything else like in the sideboard? Like, what? Am I missing like Vambrace or something? Like, what prevents damage anymore? Is like Vambrace of Determination... Oh yeah. So, what's awesome is, in the first... I think it was like the first draft we did, I lost to Sam O'Byrne. Sam O'Byrne was on Chain. I was on Prism. No, I was on Bolton. And he had a Dread Scythe. Vambrace into Prism. How do they prevent the damage? I guess it's like with Ward and stuff like that, but I kind of want them to bust with Ward. Fate for Scenes. It's good to slow down Runeblades, Ninjas, Rangers. That is true. We probably want those. I do like that call. I got 3 blue unmovables. Disable and Chokeslam are also meta choices. What is Chokeslam targeting right now? I guess it also, like, Chokeslam does clip like the Briars that are out there. Why am I looking up Briar? Chokeslam. If you use Vambrace, Ward tries to stop it and bursts but doesn't prevent. Oh, Daniel. Hits Raid Raisins too? It does. The D-Reacts are also important for Uzuri. Now we're talking. Okay. Alright. We want to put that... I don't think... You know what? Is there ever a world where I'm running Tunic? You think? Is there ever a world where I'm running Tunic? Like, in my mind, if I run into Iyslander, or if I'm running into Iyslander or Kano, Tunic, Gloves, Hood, Boots is the play. Right? If I'm running into everything else, it's Fist, Crown, Tech Plate. Snappies to me is against Dromai, Lexi. No, Ironrot Legs is for Lexi. Let's roll this. I do want the Vambrace in here, though. I definitely want the Vambrace in here. So we're going to have to peel a card out. And what card are we peeling out? It's a lot of reds in this deck. It's a lot of reds in this deck. What does our pie chart say? What does our statisticals? I said statisticals. So we're at 27 reds, 31 blues. That's not the right ratio at all. That is not the right ratio at all. Tunic into Icelander, I think, is correct. Yeah, definitely light on blues. I think we need to be closer to 36 to 40 blues. But I don't want to give up the Zealous Beltings. I'm gonna remove one Pulverize. I think we can survive with one Pulverize. Also, like, Starstruck counts. Like, Starstruck to me is more a red card than it is a blue card. Because anything that doesn't let me use my hammer, right? I'm going with Rouse. Rouse is in here. We are arousing these Ancients. I like the 3 red Buckling Blows because I think that killing Lexi equipment is clutch. Like, the Buckling Blow play is delicious. It is absolutely delicious. So you know what? If we take out an Enlightened Strike, we can also take out the Snappies. Feel like you're missing some blue 6s? I think so too. But we've got like the 3 blue Choke Slams, 3 blue Buckling Blows. Oh, you know what? There's like Debilitate, I think, is the one that we're missing. We're probably missing some Debilitates. Alright, so we're going to remove this. We're going to remove this. We've got... Oh, T-Quake. T-Quake. Yes, yes, yes. See? Y'all are much smarter than me. Fake doesn't do the smartness. So maybe you know what? We might have to abandon the Stamp of Authority imposing Visage move. Like, is Showtime imposing Visage even that good? I mean, it's a great turn 0 play. And I think we're always going first. Let's just take out... how much room do we have? 3 cards. And we want Vambrace. Yeah, we do have to cut some reds. We do have to cut some reds. I'm going to take out 1 Chokeslam. Like, Lexi's going to be very good. Lexi's going to be very, very good. And Buckling Blow Buckle as a combination just shreds their hat. It just kills the hood, and then you're basically freewheeling. And I think that's a very important aspect. T-Quakes, though. Thunder Quake. Yeah, we did miss the Thunderquakes. I kind of want to try Snap. You know what? I've tried Stamp of Authority before, and it never worked out. It never worked out. Like, Showtime is a 3-pitch, 3-block blue, or a 3-cost, 3-block blue. Like, you can't... It has all the magic pieces. It has, like, the 3 blue, like, the triple 3s, right? 3-block, 3-cost, 3-pitch. That is the magic formula to just get yourself onto another planet of deliciousness. I mean, let's just try it with the Vambrace. I think we can actually work Vambrace and see what happens. And then we're just going to always run Rot. So this is like our kit, our standard kit. And we've got 1 more card to jam in here. What does our pie say? Alright, this looks a little bit more digestible. 24 to 33. So let's just jam in 1 more blue card, which we said was going to be Debilitate. Buckling Blow to me is a sideboard, a piece. CNCs are always the juice. I run 39 blues. I run the blue unmovables main board because they feed Anathos anyways. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Plus, if they live in your what's it called, in your arsenal, then it's not like the end of the world, right? The other question is like how many people are actually rolling Imposing Visage and like feeling good about it? Like I understand what it does. Is Pulverize that good into Lexi Dromai meta? Not Dromai? Well, what does it say again? The next attack, the first attack during well, so like this is bad against Kodachis, against like against Fi, I wouldn't play it because, but maybe against Fi. Like I wouldn't play this against Katsu. I wouldn't play this against Dromai. But Dromai, it's a popper, right? Like so, you just running your poppers anyways. I'm just gonna put that Stamp of Authority. We're gonna see what happens here. Let's just stamp it and see. We have a deck now. We have a deck. So let's roll this into Tally and see what happens. How do I do that? All right. Let's roll this into Talishar and call it a day. Classic Constructed, Visibility, Create Game. Starstruck is banned? Ah, right. Open. Let's try this and see what happens. I accept. I accept. Actually, hold on. No, that's not what I want. How do I leave? How do I leave? Let's leave. Let me log in. Not Flake. That's not it. That's it. DTD legal. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. Mara's here. Who's Tally and why are we running into her? Well, you know, sometimes when we touch, the dragons are too much. Stream Snipe, go. Ooh, alright, so we're playing Vincent. We're playing Vincent. So we go this. We go Tech Plate, Creator Sauce, Analthos. So excited for this weekend? As am I. As am I. Like, I legit don't know what this deck is looking to do. Not a clue. So there is a very good option for me to just literally go in with absolutely everything. Like, we just go in with everything, call it a day, see what happens. I am totally not sure. But I might actually take out the Chokeslam and roll a single Chokeslam. I don't know if they go over the top. But do I want Sink Blows? Do I want Buckling Blows? Maybe, do I want to kill their equipment? Maybe I do want to kill their equipment. I think I want to kill their equipment. Let's try killing their equipment and taking out the two Chokeslams. And take out... Take out... Oot. Take Oot. Taken Oot. We'll roll 62 and call it a day. And like we do, we go to Legacy Talishar. We go to the options, we go to streamer mode, correct, and then I move my silly face into this little pile. There we go. And that's what we do. So they got Rosetta. creepers. Like, we kind of want to kill their grasp, I would feel. Every Vincent is really different right now, but a lot of them leaning heavy on abusing spellbound creepers. So taking that out is a good target. That's a great target, you're right. Some run really light on pitch and rely on tunic. Okay. All right, they didn't really do a whole lot here. So we're just gonna abuse them. Pitch, play, reveal. Pitch, swing. Play, Arsenal, pulverize. Yeah, that's not a bad start. There you go. Suck on that. Suck on that. All right, they like their hand. They like their hand. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they don't like their arsenal. Okay. I'm not upset. I'm not upset. Double gate me? I don't even know what that means yet, which is interesting because now we're all like, I am a passenger on this. Oh boy, we're gonna hurt them. We're gonna hurt them. Oh, you know what? If this was a blue, I would have been able to dominate it, but just attack twice with 2 big attacks from banish. Oh, okay. Play your muffs, guys. Let's refresh. Yeah, that's our typical play pattern. Play a Rune Gate card with Go again, set up a few Rune Chants, and play a second Rune Gate. Right, Rune Gates are the ones where it's like you can play them from Banish Zone if they have as many Rune Chants as they have, right? Oh, I have a pass here. Oh, I've been passing. Chat disabled in Legacy? What? Why? Okay, so these are available to them. Now I get you. When the combat chain closes, each hero who has lost whatever this turn banishes a card from their arsenal. Oh, well, we're going to lose it. We are going to lose it. But I could, like, Starstruck them dominated instead of the Pulverize, right? So we're taking 3. This is a 6. I'm not going to Pulverize them, but I can dominate a Starstruck by going 3, 6, 9. Yeah, so you know what? We're just going to take the whole kit here. Most of their attacks are 6 power. It's fine by me. It has Go again, but do I care? pitch, play, showtime. So if I pitch, play, get showtime. That's fine. Now, I needed a seismic, but we're not going to get it. Let's see here. Very few actual on-hits, but several cards have if a player has lost life due to a thing. They are harder to stop than normal, since the Rune Chant triggers it. Yeah, the Rune Chants are the part. Like, I was like, I can cover that, but ultimately we didn't. I probably should have actually saved the rest of my equipment. I probably should have just given him the hat, but we live and we learn. They still have some protection, but if we're going to hurt them with a squirtin', as it were. I hate that saying, but we're using it. Okay. Crush effect occurs, which is when it deals 4 or more damage to a hero, the only attacks they may play or activate during their next turn are attacks with base greater than the damage dealt this way. So they can only play 8 base attacks now. Okay, this may be like a scenario where they might just set up like more of these rune chant incantations and bullshit, but like they could always swing Rosetta. How are you, Mara? By the way, what's new? What's exciting? Yeah, another incantation is fine. We're going to dominate a Spinal and pocket a Command and Conquer. I think we're fine with that. That feels good. I will say this. I do miss these streams of playing for you people. I say you people. For playing, you know, with all of you friends watching. I'm wonderful. Work's been going well. I'm super hyped for the next set, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get to see all my friends next weekend, and me, and you get to see me. All your friends and me. We haven't found a pummel, but we're gonna have a CNC. Not that a CNC is all that great, I think, against Vincent, but. And Flake. And I helped. Oh, you know what I want? I want a granola bar. I have a granola bar. Let's go. Let's go. Who's so far above my pay grade I can't even call him a friend yet? I am so far below your pay grade. Let's get real here. Alright, so this schmuck ass costs 6. I want the Arsenal for the Command and Conquer. I think we could forego getting a Seismic Surge if we're going to be playing a Command and Conquer the follow-up turn. So let's just do this. Dude, they also have Blood Debt. Oh my god, I forgot about Blood Debt. So you can suck on a Spinal Crush. Domination. Domination. Alright, well, like, we're pounding the living daylights out of them. Like, Bravo doing Bravo things. Are we gonna be upset about it? Let's find a pummel. Shazbutt. No pummel. Rune Blood Incantation. Sure. When the combat chain closes, create rune chant tokens equal to the number of heroes who have lost life this turn. So me? I think I'm just like swinging Anathos for 7 dominate. Pitch play, pitch swing, pitch create a seismic. Yeah, I'm good with that. I accept the charges. 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 Oh no, 6 damage. It's fine. Dude, imagine you can connect Terra Sunder with... Imagine you can connect Terra Sunder with a Command and Conquer. Oh my god, that would be so good. I'm gonna hang out near Flake's, so Flake, everyone thinks he knows who I am. Your name is Sarah? Sarah Claris, is it? Hello, Sarah Claris. Okay. Okay. This costs 3. We have a pummel. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm taking 10 here. I go to 8. It's gonna be 8 to 8. I needed like an extra blue to make this really good, but I'd be like pitch play. It's like pitch play, pitch swing. They don't have an arsenal, so is it better to like go pitch play? Is the buckling blow the better play, or the no? It's got to be the Command and Conquer pummel. It's fine. Oh, I'm taking more than that. Never mind. What do you do? Just 7? This makes 3 rune boys. Yeah. I can't go down to 2, unfortunately. Pitch play, pitch, yeah. So what happens here? What happens here? Does this get go again? I don't think it does, right? They kill themselves now? Well, they're cleaning out their blood debt, right? +3 until end, +3 until end. So this is coming in for 11. 11 plus 3 of these. I do want to swing. I mean, I could always just keep. If I keep a blue, and if I keep a blue and throw this, I can seismic in this at 6. They don't have. Yeah, no, you gain. Definitely Delight will gain them if they. Well, how much blood debt do they have? They don't have any blood debt, right? They have no blood debt. Um. So if I block 3, I'm going to need to keep at least a blue. Oh shit, I threw away the wrong one. I think I fucked up. I just threw this game. I think I just threw. Now, our first game against Vincent, we may have thrown something. Alright, we can't do anything with this. And we're blocking like this, right? Is there ever a world where I like don't E-strike here? Like, is there ever a world where I tech plate, command and conquer? I think that's the safer play, and then I tuck the E-strike. Because they have to block this. We're going to go it this way. They really like their hand, apparently. Dude, we got a crippler. We've got a crippler. But I can't take any damage. I just lose to Rosetta here, right? I just lose to Rosetta. Yeah, that was my problem. That was me. That was on me. Let's try again. That was absolutely winnable. That was definitely winnable. That was Flake being a doofus. Okay, Vis. My trip to Salt Lake really is up in the air. Flights are too expensive from here. See, Mara, why don't you just live in Salt Lake City? What do we do against Viserai? I think that the choke slams are correct against Vis. I don't know if we're zealous belting them. I like how they disabled chat and Legacy to be like, don't play Legacy anymore. I can't even communicate with them. It kind of sucks. Hey, no worries, Travis. Thanks for coming by, friend. Hope that your workday is awesome. Am I buckling them? I'm going to drop 2 Sync Belows, call it a day. Thank you, friend. Thank you. Oh, they're starting off big. Dear Lord. Talk about your early game, huh? Didn't that have go again? Why didn't they swing Rosetta? Unless they want to hold on to those rune chants. Whatever. What am I, a doctor? Let's go. Let's go! Not entirely sure how Vinset compares to Viserai. Vis almost got almost nothing in the new set, so it'll be interesting to see how the two end up comparing. That's what I was considering. I'm like, is it really better or worse? Where are we at? See, they don't even have a freaking arsenal. I think we're just going to pocket the Pummel and wait for a better option for it. Seven is 7. So we dealt with a Mordred Tide, Mauvrion Skies. Like, we dealt with like a big red hand turn from them and took 0 damage. They did get a tech plate charge off of me, but I think it was worth it. I definitely think it was worth it. Oh, they found something. They found something. Fortunately, we did not. Okay. Sure. E-Strike go again into Chokeslam. Okay, they're going to pop off for a turn. If they're blocking just one vanilla, blocking like a vanilla attack with Iron Weaves, they're going to have a turn next turn. So this Chokeslam should actually put them on the back foot a little bit. I'm hoping. Oh, never mind. Reduce to Rune Chant. Sure. Well, suck on D's. Suck on D's. Oh, we got a Mordred Tide out of them. I think we're happy about that. I do have a CNC turn. And then pocket the Crippler. That just means that we're going to take some... We're going to eat some poop here. Runic Reckoning. New card. This costs 1 less to play for each Rune Treant you control. The next Rune Blade attack you... Okay, that's fine. +3. Yeah, I guess. So the Command and Conquer... Command and Conquer... Like, I can't talk into the chat. Like, I feel like that's just not cool. Command and Conquer Pummel only feels good. Oh, you know what? They might break the Aether Ironweave and pocket that card. We're going to take all of this. And I know that feels a little bonkers. But you got to crack a few eggs if you're going to make an omelet, you know? I'm gonna like tweet at the Talishar people and inquire why the thing is disabled. We eat it. We eat it. We eat it. This is gonna be a big manja cakes kind of thing. Flake, did you end up cutting, or what did you end up cutting for Starstruck? A myriad of things. A little bit of stuff here and there, you know. Honestly, I do not recall. Are you gonna pop your Iron Weaves? That's what I want to see. Oh shit. God damn it. Alright. This is not as cool. I honestly thought they were going to pop the Iron Weaves to play Rosetta. I was wrong. Well, we get another turn. They don't draw cards, do they? I don't think they draw cards. But they just took an absolute blasting. 3, 6, 9. I think I just go... I think I Cranial Crush and pummel it. Three, 6, 9. I want to buy cards from them. Like, I'm just basically writing it on the wall that I have pummel. Writing it on the wall that I have pummel. 12's a fat number, dude. 12 is the loneliest number, some might say. Okay, here comes some sauce. Mavskai's into a big fat play. This is a 9 spot. Then there's an on hit. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could block this all out and not have an arsenal. Maybe this is just their big turn. And then I put the Spinal Crush. Yeah, I could take some damage here. This is going to be pretty tall. 9 go again. They can't swing again. Alright, I think this is okay. I'm putting the spy. You know what? I probably should have kept the Command and Conquer because it's a cheaper play. Yeah, I don't know what I took out for the Chokeslam to put in the Starstrucks. Like, all in all, I think it was probably like 3 blue debilitates is what eventually caught it. And I think I'm taking out Stamp of Authority out of this. Like, you gotta have a turn off. I just got 2 Mordred Tide turns from you. You're dunking on Spellblade Assault to find what? I wonder if Bravo wants to play more defensive. Oh, my bad. This has create 2 on hit. It's a 6 spot. It does have go again. Alright, well, we're eating the Roonies. The Rooney Dunes. This kind of feels bad. But I want to cycle that card. That's no better. That is no better. Bonking time. Well, we're bonking, but we're getting bonked right back. We're getting bonked right back. Oh, I don't care about read the runes. I don't care about read the runes. Alright, we have an option here. We have an option here. Alright, we're gonna do some shit, dude. We're gonna do some shit. We're gonna hope that we don't get blown to pieces here, but this is where... This is where we fight! This is where they die! Or something to that degree. What do you do? I'm not in the mood of doing math right now, so... Because we're going to make some cuts to this deck anyways. You gonna creepers me, buddy? Or are you gonna creepers me? Oh, mother of God. Alright, we're in deep, baby. We're in deep. pitch, play. Pitch, play, reveal, reveal. And then pitch, cripple. Yeah, he still had an action point. We had to block. No, it's yeah. He rattle bones his way into Sauce Hood. Problem is now is I have to respect Rosetta like crazy. They know I have a crippler hiding in the wings. All right, I like that they blocked this. Maybe they forgot about my Seismic Surge. Ha! Forgot about my Seismic Surge. Give me all 3 of your cards. Give me all 3 of your cards. It's not enough. Oh, wait. No, because reduce the rune chance. You have no rune chance. So what are you doing here? Okay, I guess. Problem is this not like good enough, right? Like dominating this is not good enough. And I can't dominate the cranial. Well, let's just send the cranial, I guess. Like send the fattest number we can, maybe? Is that the play? I guess the other option was I could have like... Nah, they're just going to eat this and probably try to bust me up. Yeah. This is going to get grease ball. Five is not a good number. Some might argue it's the loneliest number. Like, I just lose to Rosetta now, unfortunately. Yeah, we lose to Rosetta. That's GG. No go again? What am I missing? I know you want to enable chat. I can't fucking chat, dude. It just doesn't work. Oh, he had an extra action point. Never mind. Yeah, it's game. Alright, let's fix this deck. Let's fix the deck. The deck, she doesn't fuck. You know what I mean? So Stamp of Authority has done nothing. Starstruck is okay. It's alright. I'm not even a fan of, like, maybe Showtime Imposing is not terrible. I mean, I get what they're there for. there's just tons of arcane. I think maybe we have to play this from like a perspective of just a lot more defense and swing hammer kind of game. Like, do we just slow this down? Maybe that's what we got to do. Maybe we slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Yeah, well, let's do it. We got room for one card. It's got to be a blue, I feel. Like, maybe at that point we just put in Stamp of Authority. Like, what's wrong with me? I keep going back and forth. There's the Tunic for... Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm taking out E-Strikes, and I'm putting in 3 blue Debilitates. And we're going to see what happens here. All right, let's take this to market. And see what happens. Hey, look, it's me. It's me. We're going to do right by this. We're going to win some games. I'm excited for playing in Cincinnati. Is there anyone out there playing Cincy? Ooh, Matty Ice. All right, let's figure out how this works. We said Vambrace and Poppers, right? So we're going to put in the Poppers, which are buckling blows. I don't think I want the immovables in here, but maybe I do. Like, we want to pop the living daylights out of them, right? Zealous can attack. I don't think I want D-reacts. Do we even want the Zealous Beltings? I don't even know what to do. Like, again, against a 32-point hero, I think I actually want to go crazy. How's Daddy Bravo treating me? Like a bitch. Do I even want to pummel them? Let's roll with this and see what happens. Let's roll with this and see what happens. Card with Herald in the name has been put into your hero's soul during your turn. The first hero ability you activate this turn costs 2 less to activate. Okay, busting this, already loading the soul. I'm really curious to see how this actually happens. Quite, actually. But how are you, Summer? How does... I don't even... Whenever a card with Herald in its name is put into Prism's soul, during your action phase, you may search your deck for a Figment, put it into the arena. Okay, so they have a Figment. When it enters the arena, attack action cards your opponent controls get... Okay, who cares? Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Fun pre-release weekend. How'd you do? How did you do? 2-1 and 2 in drafts, but I'm liking Monarch draft more and more. I'm the same way as you. I wasn't a big fan of Monarch draft. Well, you know what? I can't say I wasn't a fan. I wasn't aware of it. Is more correct. I wasn't like fully in tune with it, and then once I did it like 4 times this weekend, I was like, all right, I'm a fan. I'm definitely a fan. All right, you gonna let me play my Terra Sunder? This is a good chance for me to get my granola bar. Yeah. Pure, simply protein cookies and cream. Whatever you say. The science of food. Unreal. Unreal. Feed me more. Feed me s'mores. You had COVID, Text Man? I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you're recovering. Alright, just a casual Terra Sunder on the stack. How has Ohio been? Have they subjected you to any weird foods? No. No weird foods. But after going all of June on like this massive health kick of like eating nothing but like vegetables and stuff, like it was a nice little sort of reminder when you go to like have like good barbecue and good this and good that. I was like, yeah, that's what I want. All right, well, suck on this Anathos, friend. Your equipment doesn't block, so suck a high hard one. Herald of Tenacity. Nah. Did you open any Dust Till Dawn packs, Summer? Or anybody for that matter? Did you guys notice that seeded 1 per box, I think, are the full art Monarch Heralds? Like non-foil full art Monarch Heralds, which are really cool. Hey, look, they're already at 28. I pulled a Light of Soul for my prize packs. Whoa! Nicely done, Morgan. Cold foil, rainbow foil. I mean, ultimately, it's still a fabled, right? Oh, we're about to just ruin this person's entire parade. There you go. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. You should probably make more use of this Empyrean Rapture. Like, you're losing 2 cards anyways. Maybe you should pitch to prevent 1 extra damage. I could be wrong. Or I'm wrong. What am I, a doctor? Yep. Missed opportunity. Oh, dude, we're about to do it. We're about to do it. I just want to do it for fun. I know the right play is probably to Terra Sunder here, but... But how about a Buckling Blow to blow up their Phantasmal Footsteps? There we go. There we go. Got him. New prism, everybody. Ooh, Icelander. Spicelander. Spicelander. I don't know if Spinal Crushes matter against this deck. Kind of prefer these, though. Let's see what happens. All right. Good luck. Have fun. Yeah. Cold Foil Morgan, that's awesome, dude. Congratulations. I still have not opened a Fabled. Still. I think in my life I've opened over 100 boxes of Fab, and never have I ever opened a Cold Foil. Sorry, never opened a Fabled. It's a lot of sixes. Oh, they're actually rolling the Fighting Spirit. So maybe Tech Plate against this is correct. But I don't like creating Seismic Surges against Icelanders sometimes because it gives them a priority window. But so does Showtime, I guess. Let's undo that. Alright, now's the time to hit me with ice. You know what? I should have taken out the Command and Conquers. Command and Conquers. Because they can play out of the Arsenal, idiot. God, Flake, you're a moron. Yeah. Better than the time I forgot to sideboard in my only poppers against Dromai. Yeah, that'll do it. That will definitely do it. What are you hitting me with? What are you hitting me with? Well, that's pretty good. Are you still working with 93 Media, and are they just a Snap channel now? So, what's happening essentially with 93 Media? Like, I didn't like. So I guess I left 93 Media. They the story there is basically my content wasn't getting the kind of numbers that they wanted in terms of views, clicks, all that other stuff, and ultimately, I also I didn't own my content. I didn't own the name. I didn't own the content. I didn't own the branding. I didn't own any of that stuff. So ultimately, I decided that it was in my best interest to buy. I had to like basically purchase my own content and the name Instant Speed, and decided to take it on my own so that I could have like full control and not be under the pressure of metrics and stuff like that. It was like a completely amicable and like all on the level, whatever, like nothing wrong there. And they are very focused on Snap now because Snap has a very big player base and all that kind of stuff. Like they're making it happen. They're still getting crushed here, but I guess they're saving life. And they want to moon me? I don't think I care. New ISP episode was good too, though. Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, owning your content rules. Yeah, it was a good thing. Like they're doing Snap content now because it's like the Snap viewership is massive. Like that is, there's no debating that. Like they're definitely up there. Let me see what I got to do here. I think I just got to slow things down. Pitch play. Pitch play, pitch swing. They can't stop me with ice. Maybe I just fire a... Did I just fire a Cranial Crush at them? Let me threaten them with an actual pummel here. So that's basically what happened. So I had to start from scratch. I had to reset, create a new YouTube channel, get a new RSS feed, restart all of that stuff, rebrand, get new logos, get all that stuff together, and basically do it on my own. And I've never been afraid of hard work. Like I've never been afraid of starting that kind of stuff and working on that kind of stuff. Never in my life. So like in my to me, it was like it was going to take me a few weeks. It took me almost like a whole month to get everything, all my ducks in a row, and I was happy about that. And I still have a great relationship with 93 Media. They're great people. Mark, who owns it, him and I have been friends and remain friends. I credit a big part of my career to Mark. So I'm gonna pummel this debilitate, and you're gonna take 10. Sure, 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 sure. Shawshank Redemption. And yeah, and this week we're gonna do an in-person one, an in-person episode with the boys from 3 Floating, which is great. I'm sharing an Airbnb with them, and they're all just awesome people. Alright, what happens here? I can block 3. It's not the issue, right? So I'm gonna 3. Am I losing my whole hand here? Pay 3. Let's float this. 2, 4, 7. Yeah. Alright, well, that didn't work out as great as I wanted, but it also didn't really help them. Their spoiler video is incredible. They're such great people. Like, they just exude confidence. They exude, what's the term? Joy. I'll say joy. And I don't use the term joy very often. They exude joy. They exude just like exuberance and like they're very vibrant. Yeah, you're more than welcome to Waning Moon me for 3. Oh man, I could do the buckling blow play here. But I think that's just a little too aggressive. Like, if this is an ice card, I kind of get screwed. I think I gotta play this safe, unfortunately. Yeah, here comes some fun. Yeah, you can freeze my arsenal. You can leave your hat on. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum. What'd you miss? Mara, we absolutely just incinerated the Prism we faced. We blew the, like, we beat them 40-0 against a Prism deck. Like the new Prism, Advent of Thorns, we just smashed them to absolute itty-bitty titty committee, like, into another dimension. Like, it wasn't even close. And now we're up against an Icelander. And I'm liking the Tunic play with the Iyslander. Oops, undo. Alright, this is where we get greasy. It's a little worrying. Bravo and Dromai both are incredibly hard for her. Unless someone finds a new build, it will likely be enough to keep her out of the meta. It's still early, Mara, but I think what people need to eventually figure out is, like, maybe it's not a Figment deck. Maybe it's like 1 or 2 Figments are all you need. I think you're probably right for like some kind of hybrid approach with auras, maybe the rest route. I think that's the way to go, honestly. I genuinely do. But without Luminaris, you're kind of poo-pooed. Alright, I can't follow this up, unfortunately. We're going to take some damage. Oh, we're getting back there. We're getting back there. They're going to pass, and then we're going to Macho Grande them, I think. And that should be all she wrote. There you go. Got him. Got him. Doesn't Vincent also just destroy all the ward with from New Prism? Yeah, man. Like you just send one, you send like one rune chant. If they're not gonna pay to block it, you just blow the stuff up. Feels like that's the correct method, you know? I'm not a good deck builder, so honestly, like take what I say with a grain of salt because I'm not a great deck builder by any means. So, my suspicion, honestly, is that she's gonna be good. Like, if any hero that has sub 40 health is gonna be a good hero. Like, there's something there. Either this set or next set. There is something there. But the thing is this is the supplemental set for Light Illusionist, right? So when are we getting more Light Illusionist stuff? Probably not for a while. Like, I'm guessing that the next time that she gets something is probably going to be in what? Next set comes out in September? Is that when the next set comes out? September, October-ish, and then maybe like December-ish. So I don't think we're seeing that hero make waves until late, like until December or January or February of next year. Like I don't know what the release schedule is, but if Prism doesn't have it now, she's not going to have it till next year. Unless they just magically toss out more illusionists. But let's get real here. The losers are going to be mechs. Like, Mechanologist is still a good class, all things considered, on their own, but they didn't get much help. They don't even have a second hero. Like, doesn't that feel weird? I feel like the fact that they don't have a second hero is because they may have designed her into a corner, where Mechanologists, with the existing cards that are there for Dash, you just can't find another design that is either viable that is both viable and not broken with the cards. You dread the day Dash LLs. A lot of people are out there. We got a really powerful item interaction card in Dusk Till Dawn. Well, yeah, that's the thing, right? Like you could blow up items now, like it's nobody's business. All right, let's keep the fires burning. Get another one going. So we're feeling a little bit better. We've beaten Icelander. We've beaten the new Prism. We lost to Viserai and Vincet. So the Rune Blades, I think it's to me the Rune Blades were approach. That was an approach decision. Feel so bad for Max Ferocity, but yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. We are gonna have some fun. I think we block a lot against this deck. I think we block a lot against this deck. Let's try it this way. Oh my god, look, I have the combo, dude. I almost have it. That's funny. God damn it. It's okay. We'll find it. Yeah, they block a lot. They block a lot. Oh, we can't do it. Dude, does Bolton fuck? Like, is that what we're missing here? Does he just fuck? Alright, we're not blocking this turn no matter what. No matter what. Committed. Oh, what do you do? Sensational guy may charge. If a yellow card is charged this way, whenever an attack action card hits its combat chain, you may put an attack action card from your graveyard on top of your... Sure. What did you charge with? Oh, he didn't charge with anything. Charge with a red card. I don't care. Alright, friends. It's about to happen. Without Sabers, I think he's playing with -1 intellect. Oh, Crow. What am I killing? Probably Soulblade Resolve, right? Arms? Oh shit, never mind. We just got gooned. Oh my god, we just got ultra gooned. Well, that was funny. We got ultra gooned. Alright, well, 14 is 14. Fourteen is 14. They just slapped us around like to no end there. Like that was a little bit embarrassing. But for me, not for them. Like they got out of that. And I know that they're like an aggressive deck, but maybe they're not. Like maybe they're just combo. Is there a combo that I'm not thinking about here? Like they can block 3/6/9, like they can block 3 cards out of hand and still attack me. So out of curiosity, why are the arms more desirable than the Soulbond Resolve? Are we going to see Lance Bass in action this day? That's a very good question. It could be Lance Bass, it could be Lance Burton, it could be Lance Reddick, rest in peace. Could be, are you going to de-react the shit out of me? No, no. All right, we got some work done. Got some work done. Let's find those buckling blows. What was the other one? Lance Armstrong. That's the other one. That whole douchebag. Is there an on hit for this? No on hit. I don't think I care. Alright, well this dude knows what he's doing. Oops. Sorry. Am I ever just racing this dude? Is it ever just like send a Spinal? Maybe I send Spinal, pocket the Terra Sunder, and then just wait for it? Yeah, we're going to do that. Let's try it this way. Again, these are all new matchups, right? So I have to play it and just see what happens. Like, we're in the exploratory phase of testing. That is a scary Bolton now? Dude, this makes me want to even try it out. Raiden's a cool card. Raiden is also a hero I played in Mortal Kombat for a while. Of course. Alright, that's 2 Soul Shields gone. What the hell do you do? He's gonna give this go again. Did he charge? You did charge. Played charge, yep. Gives this go again. Fires the Raiden at me. What's my turn? This costs 6. Pitch, pitch, pitch. Pocket the Fate Foreseen. We're gonna eat some shit here too again. It's okay. We're okay with that. I mean, I say this, but now you're raiding me for 3? That's fair. That's fair. So additional costs, play Beacon of Victory. If you charge this turn, search deck for an action card, cost X or less, reveal it. Till the end of weapons, you control gain +1, and if this hits... Oh, okay. If this hits... Reveal the top card of a... Okay, maybe we're figuring it out. So this is going to cost 6. I have 9, so we can do a whole bunch of cool stuff. So now you suck on a Dominated Starstruck. This should, like, goon you. You can block 2 from hand. My partner's a diehard Scorpion main. I mean, I see that. I liked Sub-Zero because it was just like... What was the... It was like... I played on Sega, so it was like forward, forward, down, A, and it was like shoot the ice. Scorpion was like back, back, forward, A to do the get over here thing. Am I excited for the new Mortal Kombat? I'm not like a fighting game guy, so not really, but that's just me. But I know that people are like super excited for like fighting games, but I've never been like a Street Fighter guy, a Mortal... Like, I played Mortal Kombat because Like when you're like I had a Sega and I had Mortal Kombat for Sega, and that was like a hard sell for my parents. Nothing like asking your parents after church if we can go and buy Mortal Kombat. What is that? It's a game. It's a video game. Harmless. Harmless. Does Starstruck mean attack actions? It is. Do you have another D-React? You can't. You can't. Did we just goon them? Maybe we gooned them. Maybe they have been... Oh, Lord, this sucks. This sucks. This sucks. This was absolutely not what we wanted. Yeah, they just got away with murder here. I could buckle the Crippler, though, and that could be good. So we might actually eat shit here again. Or might just get fed. I mean, I have equipment to help block. I got 2, 3, 4, 5 block out of my kit, but that's like the end of it. What is this? Your next sword attack is when this hits you. Create a courage token. Sure. Sure. Uh-oh. I'm getting Venus for the Vanguard. Right in my Venus. I was a Street Fighter girl for ages. I was really big into the fighting games community through college. One thing I've heard is that 5 go again. Sure. One thing I've heard is that like the Smash Brothers community is like one of the worst communities. Am I wrong about that? Never touched Smash. Didn't hear great things, but a few Smash players I know are good folk. That's good. Like I just heard it's like just filled with disgusting people. But again, that's all hearsay. That's not admissible in court. All right, I think that was worth it. What do you think? M lawyer can confirm. Bingo. Thank you. Not admissible in court. However, as true as it may be, not admissible in court. What is this stupid card? When this is charged... Okay, it's just a 4. What am I doing? Maybe I'm just dominating a Spinal Crush. 5. I have 9. 3, 6, 9. That's cost 5, 7, 8. Yeah, sure. Let's send it. Let's send it. Again, this was more of an exploratory matchup here to see what they do. What is this new Boltyn? What is it capable of? It's not like full combo. I think hitting them with Spinal Crush here is huge. I know that we've seen a lot of D-Reacts cycle through or be played, so we might be rewarded here with like finding another big attack that we can dominate and maybe close out. If they have another Soul Shield, that's probably their best bet, but if they're playing Soul Shield here, they're pitching a card, playing a card, it's still a 2-card conversion, it's still a 2-card peel and damage. That's their best defense here is a Soul Shield. And then what? That's the question. What can they do with 2 cards? They have Snappies, so it would be like play a card, charge, Snappies, Raiden. I'm just throwing out ideas. We took out our Zealous Beltings because we wanted to block a bit. Here comes the D-React. No? So I'm getting hit once? What the hell's happening here? I know, they may have an attack reaction. So if they have an attack reaction, my best play is probably to dominate a Chokeslam, right? What? The fuck? Okay, I lose. Did not think that was a thing. Wow. Okay, noted. Interesting. Interesting. Well, that was a beacon of victory indeed. Yeah, big soul paying dividends. How do we, like, I think the question is it, like, we went aggressive against them and got close? Like, if they didn't have beacon of victory in that last hand, we win. But they may have probably blocked differently. It's a good question. It's a good question. Yeah, that big soul kind of just, like, absolutely tore me in half. Fascinating, fascinating. Hang tight, I just gotta send a message. Hey, Flake, just wanted to hop in here and say GG. Oh, was that you? Dude, did you just whoop my absolute ass on Bolton? That was so cool. Love the podcast. Thank you so much. We were like, so this was my first game against like new constructed Bolton, and I was thinking, I was like, we're gonna like this is an exploratory match. We don't know what it can do, so we're gonna be aggressive, and I want to see what the power level is. I want to see what the trading of power back and forth is going to be between Bolton and Bravo. Is it better for me to block, or is it better for me to just trade damage when I had it? And I was honestly thinking, I'm like, I think that trading damage is the right way to go. And part of it was like, you absolutely crushed me on that first buckle into buckling blow dominate play with the double D react. Like, that really hurt my feelings. And I managed to get it off on the second time. However, the fun part was like that crazy beacon of victory play was unreal. Had that lucky beacon, you call it lucky. The thing about it is, like, if you had it, you blocked correctly. If you didn't have it, you would have probably blocked out a lot more, I think. But yeah, the timing was right. But ultimately, that was an eye-opening play, because in my mind, like, we were on the fact that, like, okay, play around a D react or an attack reaction. What can you do? Let's say you go 3 or 4 over the top. Am I safe? Am I not safe? I'm like, I'm tossing 3, because in my hand I had 3 blues and a crippling crush, and I'm like, I can't let this slide. So let's dominate dominate something else, or like let's send. What did we send? We sent a crippler, right? Or we were okay. Well, either way, we were gonna probably send an 11-point crippling crush. But ultimately, we were like, what do we do here? What do we do here? It was so cool. It was so cool. But, yeah, how do you feel about Bolton? How are you feeling about Bolton? Because, dear goodness, in my mind, I was like, how much can you pump this? And it's like, oh, right, by a lot. So, it was really awesome, dude. It was just, like, exciting to see, you know? It was definitely exciting to see. But certainly well played. I'm loving it a lot. I think he definitely got a nice bump, but not sure he's like S tier or anything. He's definitely like S tier is hard to say, but I would probably put him up there in like the A tier for real. I mean, you caught me with my pants down, and I don't know how much of that was just me not knowing Bolton in and out. However, there was a significant amount of the game where I completely underestimated your reach, and that was on me, right? That's definitely on me. Yeah, like A minus sounds about right. B plus A minus. I think a lot of it is gonna have to do with who's piloting it. You know, who's at the helm. All right. Now it's time. It's redemption arc time against Vincent. I don't think chokers are great against Vinny. I like the Starstrucks. Should be an exciting matchup. I think I need a lot of blues. I'm taking out the double Zealous. Yeah, I'm taking out double Zealous against it. I'll play one Zealous. Let's see how this goes. Good luck. Have fun. Yeah, late game, if Boltyn has a large soul, you really have to consider Beacon a ton. I love, in the late game, just throwing out a 0 attack Raiden while having a big soul, because your opponent either gives you some cards or Raiden is suddenly an 8 attack or something. It is definitely surprising, because Beacon is not a card that I remember, not a card that is in my mind by any means. But yeah, it is absolutely devious. What do I do here? Pitch, play, 7 go again. Is 7 into a 6 blockable? I think it is. They don't want Shadow Averser, do they? Hey, we leaked. We leaked. That's what we wanted. It was a risk. The other option was just to get a Tectonic Plating, but if all I'm putting in the arsenal is a Command and Conquer, then we're probably not playing with the Seismic Surge, is my logic around this. I kind of want to learn Boltyn, and I kind of also want to learn Vincent. Deal 1 arcane damage to your opposing creator surrounding chain. Okay. Okay. For a the old go again. This is a 2 exchange. I get a Rune Chant token off of this. I don't like them getting Rune Chants. Oh shit, what the fuck just happened? Uh-oh. There we go. Hit back on my browser. Now, you know what? It's too early for that. We're still learning the hero. They don't have an arsenal, so we're just going to Anathos them. Dude, they are liking taking damage. They are liking that. Pitch play, pitch buckling. That's pretty good. Rune Gate. When is... Alright, we said that we were actually going to be playing defensively against Vincent to see what happens. Alright, well, they gotta deal with this. They gotta deal with this. We got the crown out of it. That's fine. They're gonna take some damage. They're rescuing the card out of their arsenal. No problem. No harm, no foul. I can pummel a spinal. I mean, that's got to count for something, right? Shadow Averser is a pretty solid card. This might actually wheel back into relevance. I mean, if it's played in Vincent, but we've seen so many different Vincent builds. All right, we are... There we go. I don't think I care about this either. I think we're just going to beat the shit out of them next turn. Fuck do you do? Oh, who cares? There's no on hit here. Alright, they did some damage. We're going to do some damage. Life is good. Do they take some blood debt too? Yes, they do. Hey, remember pummels? They're playing around yellow pummel. stuck on that. Do they just like rune gate me here? And they take 2 damage to Blood Debt? We like that. We absolutely like that. What's this, 5? Forgot the no-go again. They did indeed. If I go disable, I can... This is going to cost me 7 to dominate it. I have 9. So I can actually create a this. Is it better off to do that? Is there something else I want to do? I think I want to disable. I don't think it's Buckling Blow. It's never Buckling Blow, is it? Pitch play, but no. Maybe that wasn't the right play. I probably should have thought this one out. Pitch play. No, this is a bad hand. This might be a blockout hand. Like, how do they satisfy their own Blood Debt? That's like a good question, right? Nine. Niner. Why is this only... I'm almost saying, why is it only blocking for 6? It's supposed to block for 6. I think we just block them out, right? We just block them out and let them die to their Blood Debt? Is that how this works? See, now if they want to swing Flail of Agony, they're going to also banish a card from their hand. You ain't gaining life. It's not happening. Not on my watch, buddy. Oh, did I lose life? Maybe I did. I feel like this is just us waiting them out, and I'm totally okay with it. No go again on this. No creepers. I'm just going to hit him with Crippling Crush. The Talishar devs must be getting ready for fully sunset this version, right? That's why you can't chat? Correct. I actually asked, and that's apparently what they said, is that this is going bye-bye. Take some blood debt. And suck on a Crippling Crush. Ho ho! Alright, I think we figured out Vincent. Or that, or this is just not the right build for it. And we're okay with that. Do I dominate this? What, I have 3, 6, 7? No, I could just send this. But it's always Crippling Crush, right? Yeah, it's GG. Die to the blood debt. GG, Just Shell. Sorry I can't chat with you, buddy. Party like a rock star, party like a rock star. Got him. G to the G sauce. Oh. Got him. All right, my friends. Not bad to start. I think we're just going to play Bravo because we like Bravo. I know it's not original, but I'm a Guardian guy. What are you going to do? Okay? I love you dearly. I'm likely going to be streaming again tomorrow. So thank you so much for tuning in. We'll play some more tomorrow. I'm going to be recording a bunch of stuff tomorrow as well. So thank you guys so much. I'm spending the week in Ohio. So stay tuned. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to the Instant Speed Podcast on YouTube and all that other jazz. I love you dearly. So darn much. I'll catch you soon. I love you. Be kind. And don't forget, you're not losing if you're learning. So we'll see you soon, friends. Adios. Goodbye. Peace.